Who is Colleen Rockey?
She's an artist and a free spirit. Even though I've worked in the corporate world for a long time, I still never lost that feeling of doing it a different way, doing it my way.
1974 was a key year for you.
It was, in the sense that I graduated,
Yes.
finished my degree, and in that summer after I graduated, I saw a notice up that announced that the city of Kalamazoo was holding a competition for 6 outdoor walls.
Are we looking at a mural?
A mural.
A big mural.
A big mural. They were on a variety of walls in downtown Kalamazoo.
And you're 21.
I was 21. I chose this wall, to the best of my recollection, because it was reachable from the ground. It was 18 feet high by 26 feet wide. So I'm pretty sure that I submitted a 18-inch by 26-inch, which would be about like this, as my submission. And it won the first place and won the award to paint it.
Artist Colleen, I'm ready for a walk around. Here is your work, what, in present day?
Yes, this is the new Restoration 2018.
Good. All right, what am I seeing?
Well, you're seeing the completely repainted mural as it existed when it was originally painted in 1974.
So what had to happen? First of all, it had to be painted over.
All the prep work, which was power washing and scraping to get the loose paint off before I could paint on it. Had to prime it before I could paint it. But I had enough of the lines existing so that I would know where each shape was. So I am really very confident that this painting is exactly like it was in 1974.
Why are the dots here? Why are the dots flying up? Was this random? Was this purposeful?
It was purposeful in the sense that I was very interested in how color reacted against each other, what the juxtaposition was like. So I think I wanted to know, how did these red dots look against yellow, and how did they look against blue? And how did this blue dot look behind this blue and this yellow? And if you look at it, you'll see it does kind of change.
Were the colors, I think you said this, the same here as they were in 1974?
They were the exact same paint. The only variance would have been if the one-shot sign paint had changed their formulas, but to my knowledge, this looks exactly like how it was when it was originally painted. I have no photographs from 1974, but then, you know, we didn't have phones. I didn't carry around an Instamatic.
What's it look like now? Is it still there?
From that 1974 competition, it is the only one left. Various reasons why the other ones are down. Either buildings were pulled down, or facades were put up, or just painted over. If you were to have seen it in May, you would have seen a very faded mural and a lot of peeling in the mortar joints.
So it was time for restoration.
It was time for a restoration, or else I was worried that it was going to become such an eyesore that someone would paint over it.
And are you doing this?
For the first 5 days, I did all of that by myself. And then my husband took pity on me. He saw how long it was taking me and thought, you're never going to get this done in a month if I don't come and help you. As a side note, he was my boyfriend in 1974.
Goodness, how many years now?
That was 44 years ago. We've been married 42.
1974, blessed you were here in 2018. Style changed much?
When I look at this mural and I look at what I do today, there are still a lot of the same things going on. There's still a lot of repeated patterns. There's still a lot of vertical movement. There's still oftentimes a horizon line. There's still big blocks of color against small pieces of color. Certainly things have changed, and I like to think that my work has finally matured, but I think today I have added a lot more things like texture and layers, where back in 1974 I was very interested in flat surfaces and solid color. It wouldn't ever have occurred to me to gradate this yellow.
Well accomplished lady.
Thank
Congratulations
you. Thank
again.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation, helping to build and enrich the cultural life of Greater Kalamazoo.